All right, let's start. First 10 pull. Here we go. Okay, nothing here. And I guess I should talk a little bit about why I'm pulling for her. But we can skip all this, right? You know, it's pretty obvious she's going to be best in slot for Cartathea. And I think she's going to be a pretty good base character for any arrow damage teams going forward. I don't really have an arrow team that I can rely on, so yeah, I want her as part of the future proofing my arrow group or arrow team. So let's go ahead and continue. So what are we? That's 20 pulls. We're gonna go ahead and do another 10 here. 30 in, nothing. Okay, cool. We'll do another 40, or sorry, another 10 to bring us to 40. Here we go. So we're at 40. This will be 50. We're burning through our pulls here. I was hoping for early, but unfortunately not. So this is 60. We're approaching that soft pity. Nothing there, man. All right, we got 2 Yang Yangs. This should be soft pity here, so we might see something here. Let's see how it goes. And we got a 5-star. So here's hoping, right? We're on the 50-50. Let's see how it goes. Oh, we didn't get her. Oh my goodness. Jianshen. We got quite a few copies of Jianshen. Well, now we're on a guarantee, right? That kind of sucks. Losing the 50-50 is never fun. Especially when you're trying to get multiple copies of a character, right? That's just not the best. But let's go. Let's continue on. And now we're dipping into the asteroids. Oh, and we got it early. Oh my goodness. So not too bad. And a Tao Chi. Listen, we just saved it. We just saved the pulling session by getting an early 5-star after losing the 50-50. That's really I think that's within 80, right? So that's going to hard pity effectively and getting 2 5-stars. It's not bad.
A twinkling star just tinkled to the ground.
And there we go. We got Ciaccona. Copy number 1.
Ranger Donjing.
I'm excited. Okay, and so the reason why we're going to S2 is because at S2 she gives a 40% damage boost to arrow damage during her liberation state, right? Which she does her liberation, she goes off field, and the incoming DPS unit gets 40% bonus to arrow. I think that's going to make her a mainstay in any arrow team comp in the future. And then, you know, especially with Cartathea coming up, or Cartathea, however you want to pronounce it, you know, even if you don't get Cartathea and you have a Gion, that S2 is going to be very useful for any arrow units. It's not just the arrow erosion stacks. It's 40% damage, 40% arrow damage bonus. So it's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and keep pulling. You know, I'm glad we got her, but I do want to try to get her to S2. So let's see. And that was awesome to get that early after losing that 50-50. So let's see if we can get another early. 2 more Yang Yangs. Wow. Yang Yang just she wants to hang out, I think. We don't have Yang Yang built. Hey, an early. That's 20. Yo, that is. Can we win the 50-50? That was 20 pulls.
My crimson blade will not.
Can we win the 50-50? This would be awesome. Yo, that was 20 pulls. And we did not win the 50-50. Jesus. Okay. All right.
All safe and sound.
This guy, man. All right, screw this guy, dude. Whatever. Screw this guy. Anyway, man, that stinks. That would have been really nice to win that 50-50. But again, we lost early. So, well, the first time we didn't lose early. We lost at soft pity, but then we got an early copy. I'd rather lose early than lose late, right? So, so that's not terrible. If we can get another early here, that would be nice. We are running out of asteroids. Okay. What can we do? What can we do but pull? We'll keep pulling. This is 30. I can't believe we got another early, but we haven't won a 50-50 yet. We've lost both 50-50. What is that, 40? We are running low on currency. Here we go. 50. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. 60. Now I'm questioning whether or not we should just stop here, build her, and then save this pity for Cardathia, right? Now I'm starting to question that, because we certainly don't have enough currency to get her to S2, right? Losing those two 50-50s kind of blew that. So maybe we just leave her here, right at S0, and then we build her up, we play with her, and then we decide later, you know, if we want to get her to S2, because right now I have a guaranteed Cardathia, and we are at 60, right? So we're about to go to hard pity, which gets her, it's guaranteed at this point, but then I don't have enough to get the S2, and the S1 is kind of terrible. It's not useful at all. So why don't we stop here and we'll just build her up, we'll play with her a bit, and then I've got time, right? The banner's got another 18 days. If I decide that I want to get her to S2, we can do that.